How Prince Harry's birth shattered Charles and Diana's marriage. The birth of Harry changed everything. Charles and Diana began sleeping apart. Charles was disappointed with the baby's gender. He ultimately rekindled his affair with Camilla. The accounts of these events were different. Diana recalled her and Charles being very, very close. Meanwhile, he felt he was in the shell of a normal marriage. Let's see what really went down. Charles and Diana's first son, William, was born in 1982. Then came a period of total darkness. Diana struggled with bulimia. She was also suspicious about Camilla.
I've blotted it out. It was such pain.
In 1984, she became pregnant with Harry. Diana called it a miracle. For the royal family, having a second child is crucial. There must be a spare if something goes wrong with the firstborn. Charles was particularly vocal about this. He also made it clear that he wanted a girl. Diana knew Harry was a boy, but she didn't tell him. She had a difficult pregnancy, as it was. She struggled with morning sickness. William was only 2, so she had to take care of him. Despite this, Diana recalled being close with Charles.
We were very, very close to each other the 6 weeks before Harry was born. The closest we've ever been and ever will be.
But as Harry was born, everything went bang. The prince arrived on September 15, 1984. Diana was in labor for 9 hours. When Charles saw the baby, he exclaimed,
"Oh God, it's a boy."
He also pointed at Harry's hair.
And he's even got red hair.
Charles was disappointed that he'd taken after the Spencers. Diana's siblings were all redheads. She was extremely hurt by this remark. Eventually, the couple began sleeping apart. Their relationship grew more and more strained. In the mid-1980s, Charles rekindled his affair with Camilla. Diana never delved into details, but she spoke to the Queen at one point. Elizabeth thought Diana's bulimia was the problem, but Diana felt it was just a symptom of a larger issue. Charles had his own account of the marriage. He gave his side of the story in The Prince of Wales, a biography. The book drew from his letters, diaries, and interviews. Charles didn't feel close to Diana while she was pregnant. In fact, it was the opposite. For much of the time, they lived within the shell of a normal marriage. The couple lacked shared interests. They only discussed mundane matters. Diana stopped seeing her psychiatrist because she felt better, but her mood swings persisted. She was annoyed with Charles's hobbies: polo, painting, gardening, Shakespeare. She didn't trust his friends and confidants. She thought their presence was corroding their marriage. So Charles distanced himself from them. One by one, friends who in some cases he had known since childhood found themselves suddenly expelled. Charles even gave up his Labrador, Harvey, at Diana's request. These actions puzzled many, yet they ultimately proved to be futile. Charles and Diana separated in 1992 and divorced in 1996.